Today, I will try to share some insights about customer experience. And we should start with the basis. What customer experience actually mean? Like, what is the meaning of that? And when I ask myself that question, I don't know what it is. When I This is not the best customer experience at the beginning. But let me start with a story. When I'm thinking about customer experience, the story which comes into my mind is a story about Joshi. I don't know if you are aware, but Joshi is a giraffe, a stuffed one, a toy, and a favorite friend of Riley. Riley is Chris Hearn's son, and Chris, Riley, and Joshi have spent wonderful holidays in Ritz-Carlton, Florida. And when they came back home, they unpacked their luggages, and parents find out that something terrible happened. Joshi has been lost. They left the favorite toy in the hotel. I don't know how much of you are parents, but it is really a big crisis coming. But Chris is an experienced father, and just before Riley goes mad, screaming, yelling, he said, stayed at the hotel because he wanted to have longer holidays. After that, he called Lost and Found office in Ritz-Carlton and asked to send this toy back. A couple of days later, the courier came to the door and there was a box. And in the box, there was, of course, Joshi. But under the Joshi, there was an envelope. And in envelope, there was a photo. A photo of Joshi actually taking extended holidays and getting relaxed on the spa in Ritz-Carlton. Not only spa, but Joshi visited the pool, also went onto the beach. He even organized a party with other stuffed animals to know each other better as on holidays, and he even got a job in a security to become an official loss prevention officer to check out if any other toys have been left by other kids. Such stories are built to do a great customer experience. Chris have shared in social media his experience of that additional work which was done by support from Ritz-Carlton, and thanks to that I'm able to share that story today with you. But great customer experience not only build you a great social media presence, it also can benefit your business. It can help your business become more recommended. It can enhance your brand reputation, can increase customer loyalty and customer satisfaction. And this is the reason I've prepared for you today a presentation which contains 23 tips using 5 psychological rules and 37 examples, and it's only on 112 slides. So please don't blink, because organizers said that I have only 20 minutes. And at the end, I have a special gift for you, so please stay on your seats. My name is Mike Korba. I'm co-founder of user.com. We are a marketing automation and customer data platform, so we do similar thing as my previous speaker do. We grab the data about your users on your website or inside your mobile application, and based on the data we are able to reach out them in the right channel with the right message through email, product recommendations, and others. But getting back to the Joshi. Story about Joshi have hacked our mind. And responsible for that is psychological rule which we can call the halo effect. We judge brands, we judge products based on really micro moments, but it generates an halo for our perception. And those micro moments are really, really important in each customer journey. And you can build it in the physical elements, but you can build it also in a digital environment. For example, Amazon sometimes use this profile icon, which is available in almost online businesses, and sometimes this icon can wave to you. It has a capping, so it will wave and stop waving, so you are thinking that you've got some hallucination. There is even a whole thread on Quora where people are discussing, have I seen that or not? Yeah, and there is, but it gives us a little bit of dose of endorphin. Similarly, popular task manager Asana, when you submit the task as completed, the unicorn on the rainbow can go through your screen and just make you smile and make it a pleasure for you. You should also, thinking about your services, thinking about your e-commerce businesses, you should think how you can hack your customers' experience using such psychological rules like the halo effect. The other one is the peak end rule. The peak end rule stays, it's a cognitive bias that when we are thinking about our customer journey, we don't reflect all the journey and bring an average out of it. We only remember very intense emotional peaks and how our experience with specific brand have ended. And my friends from Brand24, social media monitoring tool from Poland, where I am from, know about it. And when we are purchasing the, it's not me. Okay. And when you are purchasing that software, you're landing on some landing page. Do we have sound? No, we don't have sound. I need a sound. Yeah. Technical problems are, it's still
go on.
Okay. So you're purchasing a subscription and you're landing on such page with this video. So the new visitor is on pricing page. And they are really satisfied with each customer. They are so satisfied, they can go party. And it really built a great experience. Of course, creating such video can take your budget, so they limit on budget. Those are not actors, those are just Brand24 employees. And of course, you can create such thank you page with this video, but sometimes the simple but powerful word thank you is enough. And many brands still does not do that. Maggie London, an e-commerce company, always send an email stylized as a handwritten, like a manually written, after the first purchase from a CEO, after second and next purchases from customer success manager, saying just thank you. It's great that you've purchased our product. In users.com, we've also added to our document where our implementation managers work with our customers, a letter from a CEO. This is a really old school move, but it works. We were thrilled how positive feedback we gathered out of such simple solution. You should also celebrate those after purchase moments. But doing a purchase is like the main goal. But our customer journey starts much earlier. Sometimes the visiting your first page is like the starting of the customer journey. And there is such saying that you will never have a second chance to make first impression. And you know that I have a problem with technicals. This was the first impression of mine. And if I should recommend one thing you can enter on the website where customers visit, it would be a social proof. According to Robert Cialdini, social proofs are one of most persuasive tools you can use. And it doesn't matter, are you using like Google recommended, Google opinions, or you take actual quote of your customer and you display it on your website, or you build much more advanced testimonials and case studies. You can even, there are services that enables you to take actual live opinions from different sources and display it to show that it was published like last Tuesday, to make it more persuasive. According to Nielsen, 92% of customers trust peer recommendations and other unpaid recommendations above all other forms of advertising. 7 in 10 people trust consumer opinion posted online, even if they don't know the person behind the opinion, and 88% of consumers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. Booking do a great job with this social proof. When you are browsing their offering, you can't miss this red information that this apartment was booked 9 times during last 6 hours. It's based on the FOMO effect, a fear of missing out. Etsy goes one step further, and they are displaying such information that if you've added product to a cart, they are saying that some number of people have actually also added this product to a cart, so you have to run to the checkout because those products might go out of the stocks. And you should also use the specific numbers to emphasize the message and try to take an advantage on the FOMO effect. But not each transaction will finish with the purchase, but it's not a problem because you can rescue the abandoned cart. And while sending this abandoned cart message, you can try to be curious, you can seem to be surprised, you can try to be empathic, or try to pretend to be sad that I'm sorry that you left your cart. Like pets, small pets always works in each channel of communication. You should be persistent and you can try to be creative because emotions are the most important element in the communication. Emotions rule all. And when you are thinking about your customer journey and customer experience, you should consider the most rewarding points in a typical journey of your users, like what kind of emotional payoffs already exist in the average session. You should think and identify when your product is most helpful, valuable, or entertaining, and try to design that moments from scratch to make it even better. In my humble opinion, Duolingo is like the best in doing it. I love this little green owl, which waves to me each time when I accomplish task. Sometimes she is angry on me when I don't do my Spanish lessons. But you have to think about your customer journey and deliver as many emotional peaks as possible. E-commerce from Poland, Coffee Desk, selling coffees online, are aware of it, and they someday started to draw cats on the packages they sent to their customers, and their customers love them, like simple cats. My friend is ordering coffee from Coffee Desk just to receive cats, because everybody loves cats, right? No. Not everybody loves cats. And I will give you a second to read an actual order. This is a note to an order from actual customer. So I hope that I didn't spoil the translation. But Coffee Desk always want to deliver what customer really need. And in this case, it's still a cat, yeah? This title of presentation is Make Them Remember You, and I know what you will remember after my keynote. But I'm aware also that showing such pictures on from the professional conference on the stages may not bring you best customer experience, and some of your customers will also be mad or sad. But you can prevent it using psychological rule which is called principle of least effort. People are lazy. How much people are lazy, only internet knows how people are lazy. Really, people are lazy as, like, Stephen Craig have written this genius book, Don't Make Me Think. And when you are designing your customer journey, you should think how to minimize the obstacles, how to minimize the friction. If you can, install one-click checkout. If you have forms, make it a pre-filled forms with the cookie information. If you have a registration, consider installing a single sign-on to make those process more fluent. And if you have frequently buyers, offer them a subscription. It really makes the business. So minimalizing friction is really important, but there is one more important thing. Those are customers. And being specific, their ego. Everybody likes to speak about themselves. Everybody likes to hear their names. When you will be today on the after party, or you were going through the mall and you've heard your name, your ear automatically grabbed its attention. So this is called a cocktail party effect, and this is the reason why personalization really makes the difference. But we are in 2023. Inserting the first name in the beginning of the email, really, it's not a personalization. You have to climb on this personalization maturity curve. You should use rule-based segmentation, behavioral recommendations, omni-channel communication. There's great examples how Amazon is doing it, how Netflix is doing it. They are just getting data about your previous session and recommend that product based on your interaction. This is what they are doing. And you should also show customers that you see them and you hear them by using this hyper-personalization. You can ask for reviews after purchase and then use the good ones as a social proof I've mentioned a couple seconds ago. But getting back to Ritz-Carlton, why they build such great customer experience? They need a lot of effort, for sure, but they write down the rules which guided those employees to make those photos. Those rules are written down on those on their website. I definitely recommend you could. Those are like simple rules, but it guides all customer support. Don't minimize effort on customized support. It is not a cost. It can be your best marketing tool. If you are not a hotel, but you're an online business, you can check those guys who were dancing from Brand24. They also write down those good practices. When you will get back after this weekend at home, check what are the rules of your customer support and write them down to guide your customer service workforce. Besides of the rules, you need to have a CRM. Ritz-Carlton have such CRM where they are writing down all the previous experience, all the previous visits. People of Ritz-Carlton goes and write down, they have this task how to make this visit great, and they are writing down, and when customer is back they know that information. You should also collect all those wow moments and share them among company. And getting back to the end of those Joshi history, couple months later, whole family of Chris Hearn get back to the Ritz-Carlton, and daughter of Chris have spoken with a spa employee and told them the story from previous visit, and she was thrilled that the spa person know her name, know her story, know everything about Joshi, because they used a CRM. She shared with her with this employee that unfortunately between first and second visit Joshi have actually is gone forever because they lost it in somewhere else. But this is not the end, because later this afternoon somebody have knocked to the door, and employee of Ritz-Carlton was having a bag, and in the bag was a giraffe, the same as Joshi. Giraffe have a note on their neck. It's not Joshi, it's Jeffy, a long-lasting cousin of Joshi, who will be pleasured to be a new Riley's companion. And it's also said that he loves warm hugs. I hope that this story is an inspiration for you to build a great customer experience. I've proposed that I have a special gift for you. You can you have to pay for it. Don't worry, you're paying only with marketing consent and your marketing data. But besides that gift, I want to leave you with one message from Maya Angelou. She said one time that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And I hope that this presentation made you feel better. Thank you very much. If you need slides, just reach me out on LinkedIn. I will be happy to share it with you.
Mike, thanks a lot for the giraffe, for the gift, and also for the very live presentation. Thanks a lot. Any questions? Ερωτήσεις? Λοιπόν, εγώ έχω μία απάντηση. I will say that in Greek and then I will translate it for you. Μάγια Αγγέλου. Αμερικανίδα, μαύρη, Αγγέλου, ελληνικό όνομα. Είχε παντρευτεί Έλληνα ναυτικό και τον αγάπησε τόσο που κράτησε το όνομά του. Ακόμα και όταν αυτός είχε φύγει. Αυτά. Maya Angelou was married to a Greek sailor. That's it. Okay. That's a Greek name.
Yeah,
I explained that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.